Jordan Sheridan continues to do some serious reporting from DAPL, where Donald Trump has essentially allowed the corporations behind the pipeline to continue on with the construction. Now, there was a brief victory by those who had protested the construction of this pipeline. And of course, those protesters included progressives and also Native Americans who are very much concerned about their drinking water being contaminated. And they're also very much concerned about burial sites being destroyed as a result of this pipeline. Now, unfortunately, because Donald Trump has a vested interest in continuing the construction of this pipeline, it seems as though the corporations behind it are now just going ahead and doing what's necessary to do the drilling. Now, what Jordan found was that they have the equipment put in place to start drilling. We don't know for sure whether they've started drilling yet, but according to Emma, who does production for Jordan on the field, Jordan speaks with a drone pilot by the name of Myron Dewey as they fly over two DAPL drill pads, with a drone, by the way, on both the east and west sides of the Missouri River. The drill pads are about half a mile away from the river. Now, with that context, I want you to take a look at the footage that they have so you can kind of see the placement of the equipment.
Before we go to the footage, real quick, so if you were watching all along on youtube.com/TYTpolitics, you saw earlier when they started, we'd gotten more drone footage, when they started bringing the equipment in and getting ready to drill, but they were not in drilling position yet.
Right.
So so that's the update to the story. Now let's watch the video together.
That's the drill right there.
Right. And you could even see the pipe.
Yes, you can see the pipe is in the drill.
So that long black tube, it looks like, is the pipe, and there's other pipe on the side of it.
Yeah, so I'm going to go around, give everyone a 360 view of what we're seeing here.
And make sure you guys are sharing this. Let's get this around. Show you how close they are to completion of this pipeline.
So you can see the pipe is there. You got a lot of the input that we're getting is from previous workers who know what this equipment is, why it's placed where it's particularly at, and how they know that they're drilling. Get you a line of sight of the other pad is right there, straight across the river, and then we'll get another view of the camp, how far the camp is away from. There's the camp. That's the direction of the camp right there. Osheti, Sacred Stones, and Rosebud.
So if the pipe is already in the drill, that means it's already past the drill pad, meaning it's already underground, beyond the drill pad, close to the water.
If you go back on previous footage from digital smoke signals, you'll see that there is clearly all the way back when there was just dirt right here. And what do they have here? So we're gonna try to take another pass right here to let you see that, get a straight shot. It's directly in the pipe.
So they're in position now. One of the reasons why this is so relevant is that President Obama didn't say, hey, you can't drill. He said there needs to be an environmental impact statement. Now that has the force of law. And so by law, you must do that impact statement before you continue. So we see here that they have certainly gotten into position to drill. It's impossible to tell if there's anything going through those pipes at this point with the drone footage. But environmental impact statement, we don't think it's going to have much of an effect, and hence all the preparation to get ready to go.
Yeah, this is the most unsurprising story that we could possibly report, okay? If there was clear evidence that the drilling has absolutely taken place already, I still wouldn't be surprised. This is what you should expect under Trump's administration. Of course, they're emboldened to go forward and do whatever they want without some environmental statement. Trump has made very clear that he doesn't give a shit about the environment. I mean, the first thing he did as soon as he got inaugurated was wipe the government website, whitehouse.gov, of anything related to climate change or our environment, and instead replaced it with, we need to do more drilling. So that's what's happening. That's
But by the way, just let's be clear about that, right? So if he got the environmental impact statement and said it would devastate the environment if you did this and it would endanger the people that are near the drill and their drinking water, et cetera, and Trump said, that's like your opinion, man, and ignored it and continued to drill or authorized the drilling. And I say continue to drill, that's actually somewhat accurate. Trump is still heavily invested in this project and knows he is. It's an unbelievable conflict of interest, okay? So if he looked at the environmental impact statement and then ignored it, I think that would be within his rights as president. But it is not within his rights to circumvent the law, and once an environmental impact statement has been ordered, it must be completed. For him to say, nah, I don't care about the law, okay, he's doing it with the Muslim ban right now. There's 4 federal courts that have ordered him to release the detained people at the airports, and he says, that's your opinion, I don't care. I don't care what the courts say, I don't care about rule of law.
It's almost like he's in favor of lawlessness.
Almost.
Weird.
So that is why we're trying to shed a light here on what's going on. If they are ignoring the rule of law when it comes to an environmental impact statement, that is so obviously relevant. So this is the beginning of showing you the context of what's happening on the ground in North Dakota, and Jordan's back at Standing Rock, and we'll have more reports there as well at youtube.com/TYTpolitics. This is the end of this video, but it's not the end of the Young Turks. You know, there's a whole 2-hour show, plus all of our other network shows, Old School, What the Flick, Pop Trigger, Postgame, TYT Classics, Aggressive Progressives, all of that at membership, tytnetwork.com/join. Do it today.